Oh, hello and welcome back. I'm Clip here to show you more. On Clippy time, Devlog number something. So I'm excited to show you that we finally got the research done. So right now I'm just adding a couple more foods in there. I was planning to add in like pies, sausage rolls, and what they call pastry wraps. I was probably 50 million names for it, depending on what side the country you're on. And another name for, what country you live in the first place. It gets crazy. So especially on the old things around Australia, it's just like has 10 names. That's a tester. So we got all this, see how it looks all nice and neat. Then we go here, we can research the claim. And the claim's a horrible one to start off with. It's already here. We can research the top of it. And boom! Look at that. Beautiful. And then should make a second page as well. Now I spent a day yelling at this, and then, well, I finally did it on that day, I still got the duplicate sugar, but, you're not complaining if there's more than one item. But still, like, that is part of a solution to a different problem. Band-aiding it. A band-aid solution to another problem. Oh, I'm so happy that that finally worked. Where is... There it is. I'm like thinking, something's not there. Then we can... I need that sound effects, don't I? There we go. Now we got all the items. Look at those. Now, before we start anything else, we do want to spell market. Oh, yeah. Why am I keep putting you in there lately? Go down here, market and research. I'll send a spelling of something. Fancies. Been working in this one for a bit. I'll also show you guys how far we go with the other one. There you go, cacao. Duplicate that. Now I'm also here. I'll have to go down to here. Research is required for these two. And then don't have a box for it. I'll have a look. I'd put the box there in the cup. That's not the box. That's interesting. What do I need specifically? The shop item in here. So it uses the shop item and we tell the game whether it's researched or not. So we have to go get that in the listable way. Tells research because all these independents, it becomes very annoying sometimes. Does that make sense? What there is a bugger. I'm just looking in the wrong hole, you know? Oh, hang on. Wrong one. I didn't probably get that one, so let's go like that. There we go. I still haven't did the fix the time to work, I don't think. It's probably the only thing I've not done yet. Hopefully I remember to do that. No. There you go. Now we're here. I want to show you guys. I want to make it. You guys can come. We're gonna make some pies. Yeah. Dude, this one could be meat pie. So I might actually change the name. Cause I was just thinking that I want a meat pie and a pie meat. I might as well put meat there. So I think what I'm going to do for all the pies is that they have two filling ingredients. In the case of a meat, one has to be a meat and a veggie. And then for the veggie, it has to be two veggies. So V-E-G. Hopefully this won't be too confusing about this book veg pie. Doesn't need kneading. Needs assembling. There we go. Should have cleared all that before making it different. Oh well. So I'll put those there and there. I haven't made the actual pie items yet. I'm not starting yet. No, I want to duplicate that, not rename it. Duplicate meat ingredients. Let's do maybe that'd be simple to start off with. Much cooked. We go down and find the cook stuff. And that's all this. What we have done. I might do use lizard. Let's do sheep. Okay, so the mainly chicken and so we're gonna have mainly chicken and sheep. I think, yeah. These are other ones in case I wanted them, but mainly that veg ingredient. So veg, I'm gonna do veggie. And then we gotta find the most typical looking veggie in the universe. What do we got? Mushroom would be counted as a veggie in this case as well. Potato? No, I don't know. It doesn't look veggie enough. Maybe onion. I'm not chucked one in here. Here we go. I'm gonna go to that one. There we go. Let's go back here. So, what do we want to do? So I don't have to make multiple parts of the pie, so I just have to make the one part pie. So pie, on meat, no, I do pie, meat. I also will make the spelt and everything. So we go to the pie. It's like, excuse me, open up your bugger. Over here, so you guys can see the pie forming. So VP, hopefully that was not taken. I'll put M, capital M, P. I'm gonna put the uncooked pies in it, did I? Must have not put that in there. What we got in here? Uncooked pie. Seeing all the secret files today. There we go, that's what I want. Oh yeah, might as well say uncooked. Yeah, I'll make uncooked version. Oh, this could be the vanilla version, you know? The done version. go, look at the little fella. Duplicate the sugar wheat. And for veggie. Big bean. I'll have to make other textures later. Oh, I guess I do it with the coffees. Might be able to get away with it. There was one I recently found where it's like, dude, you forgot to put some instructions in what I'm meant to be doing. Tap again, it's just like, okay, guess I'll just allow it. I'm my experience for games to figure out how to play this game. There's certain games that I've played, especially when you get to like your complicated city builders, is that you need to know how it works for that game. You know what I mean? Becomes further more important to put in a tutorial or something that helps guide the player if it's a complicated city builder. Because all city builds, when they start to get in that complicated zone, is like, you know, like really different from each other. I don't forget I have coffee. It's good that I didn't need a caffeine to be doing this morning, but I still made the bloody coffee, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make uncooked versions of these. Might rename that. So then all the uncooks together. Uncooked. I'll do it like that. There we go, that's a lot better. I find that you want to keep those together. There's ways for code where if you're in the game you can organize them in a different way if you don't, if you want them to like make sense in word order, you know? that same day too. It'll save me a lot of bloody hardship later, maybe. Who knows? Oh, I need a giant U there. Whoop. Actually do a U and a little P. There we go. P, pick out the I. Don't know whether to tick on. Likely. Hit and miss. Because it might still be, it could possibly be ghost code. There is a lot of ghost code anyway. Pretty decent reasons. New little P. In it. Don't forget to do that, or that's going to become a nuisance later. I can tell you that. Big U, little P, boom. Now I'll go back to the recipe. I think I have showed you guys kind of how to do this once before. Needs the oven. Doesn't need mixer. Needs assembly. Check recipe order. Yes, that's first. Okay, good. So my assembling outcome is one important thing I need to do. First assembling outcome specifically. So this is a meat pie, wasn't it? Yes. So that's alright. Yeah. Now up here, put in the oven outcomes. There we go. We also need to add the cooking time, so oven time. Let's go with 200 or something. 2000, I guess, to start with. I don't need assembling time. Don't need to put multiple at once. I guess the oven outcome. What have we got here? Oven outcome. We are gonna say 10 maybe? Yeah, let's do 10 to start off with. Because I could, ideally meant to do with the assembling area, have a 10 outcome. But then that would be a whole thing, so we're just gonna go there. Just pretend it's like in a tray. Because I might actually change that texture to not be, uncooked rather than, was it, so I might not actually do that much at the moment. I might still add these, I guess. I also gotta do the other form items too. And, I just realized I might have put the wrong items in there. Shit. Funsies. I think I did. Am I meant to... No, I meant to put the top item in there. Okay, I'm good. I'm doing the right thing. I just haven't, I haven't touched this code in a long time. Let's copy this name, I guess. Paste that in there. Okay, and then we search up pi again. Maybe doing the job buttons versus a good idea. I might as well link the USB in there. My mana as well. And then sugar wheat. Be under alert. It's not cooked. It is raw, so definitely can't serve it to people or put in the other hole. I don't think anything else says it. Okay, here we go. I was thinking I need something that says needs cooking. Thank you. I mean, that one's probably important. I think I'll send the recipe yet. Now we do spelt. It's best to stay away from that one. Now let's duplicate this to be just veggie pie. Especially the N words are really important to keep the shortest, especially in a game like this, especially because I want to keep like the word count as low as possible. When well, you have to figure out the math equation or something. I don't know. Yeah, what specifically it is. It gets a whole thing. Not raw. It doesn't need cooking anymore. Yes, it is a baked good. Specifically a pastry. Alright, hang on. It is cooked. These are ingredients. Oh my goodness, this seems to all, come from the same one, pretty much. Where's the numbers are default? Yes, that's important. No, I might just give you 10. No, I might do 10, see how it goes. No, I might as well do this. veggies we can eat, yeah. I'm gonna do the pies. I feel like, I don't know, maybe you guys are interested in this. I guess you could go on this party if someone interested in this. Oh yeah, this home food, which is good for you, I guess. I don't know. Good on you. There you go. Compliments. Pretty Australian compliment too, don't you? Ugh. And we change up the meat. There we go. Spelled, yeah. Getting all the goods. Look at these beautiful boys. Look at those beautiful pies. This will probably make you all hungry. I was actually meant to make myself. I was meant to make myself a bit of cereal this morning. Forgot about doing that, you know. So I'm gonna be hungry for lunch. I ended up getting chocolate yesterday, and I dare leave it outside, like out the fridge, for 5 seconds, basically, like about an hour or two, and it was not even eatable. I mean, it wasn't complete slop, but it was still not eatable, you know. Been knowing when those things get annoyed, the crime. Oh, you know, one mystery I solved recently is I finally figured out where all my computer cables have gone, or some of them at least. Yeah, that was a whole thing, you know. Oops, that's itself. It went like that, trust me. It's like, what are you doing to me? The craziness. What do we have to uncooked spelt? Yeah. Meat pie, specifically. I don't think I need to specifically say it's meat or veggie because I'm making separate items. Don't know if that's why it just isn't, but oh well. Too late now. We're already making separate items. I mean, it's a bit of a. I could make them the same item, but at the same time, I could also not make them the same item. You know, it is. It's just it's about probably similar effort. It won't be anything more or less or too much more. Hang on. Wrong place, sorry, mate. This is the one I'm after. Noble Shui is. Oh, it's uncooked still. Uncooked sugar wheat meat. Make sure we've got the right flour, or that'd be a nuisance. Not a big one, but it's still, you know, a nuisance. I still have to go and figure out. Maybe it's having whereabouts where that wasn't ticked properly, you know. What is? So did the other one? No, I did not. let's go cooking time. It's just 200 for the cooking time on this one too. Depends on me, whatever. So these are like the Westby area, and these are like the outcomes. So the Westby means that if I, for example, mixing bowl, you know how the stuff that goes in it, like flour and all that, how to make it. And then, some other places like the kneading table, for croissant, you need like butter to it. So let's start off with uncooked, the assembling outcome. You make sure the assembling outcomes on as well. It's first assembling outcome, you don't want the second one, it'll be a nuisance. Probably would do that one these days, There we go. Okay, got it all. Needs cooking as well. I've got that under cover. Needs oven, yeah. There we go. Let's try. Oh my god, I need to, lower down that bloody mess. I want to at least, test to see if it cooks. Yeah, I think I might, for the wall pies, make a little tray of pies, I've done that with the croissants, yeah. So, see, yeah, it cooks okay. So the biggest thing, I still need to fix this, so I'll show you what. So we got this so far, and I need to go for these to make sure it's not connecting to a recipe, so then it basically goes back to what the mixing bowl does. So it'd be a second mixing bowl in a way, because it does, it does place. And then the idea is that let's go off 10 I have veggies and put the veggies on it or something. I haven't added those in yet, we're just adding in the pie. I need to change the time. It's just I don't know, maybe it's not too long. I don't know. I'm impatient. Whoop. And then we've got 10 beautiful pies. Shove those in there. Look at those bad boys. And then we're going to wait for someone to order them, And eventually I've got to change this to second demo. Yeah. Well, maybe I got other plans. Who knows? We have opened the shop. We have automated open system, How it goes. Okay. I don't know why. Oh, I don't know why it's. That's interesting. Because I haven't filled it in yet, Oh, this person wants 2 pies? Bonus pies. There we go. Look at this. Oh. They would look a bit better than that. Maybe I need to lift them up in this texture. I think I definitely know why, because not normal pies. I want to lift the normal pies up a little bit. That's right. Just offset the spine maybe. See what that looks like. Yeah, it's having a heart attack because It's not properly built. PAS. Oh, yeah. Remembering the spell. They made this its own bugger. Its own individual bugger. There we go. I also don't know what's having issues always too. Ooh, did I get to do some kind of work today? Yeah. Or I guess however much they want. I guess they have hard time putting me at. I'm done with. Might see if that's improved now. Okay. Well, okay. Buttons have just tarted and died. Yes, they have. Shit, they have too. I think something's overlighting the screen so they can't do work, you know. There we go. We do point. Okay, yeah. There must be something else I've really given a hard attack. The wraps. Yeah. Nothing's oven as well. It's because that's there. That's why. That little devil. That's basically what was causing the whole problem. See, it's all good now. It's because that no was there. And what's doing was triggering the game to think, oh yeah, it has stuff in the recipe. And it also comes down that ghost code stuff. Okay, I at least want to close everything to the white here. Because I don't need those anymore. So yeah, that's been exciting. We finally got the research done. Let's see. What recipe do we wanna... Cookies. We can have chocolate cookies. Need to remember how the chocolate cookies are done. I might need something else. No. Okay. Do we need a stick of butter? We also need to research chocolate. 3 sugars. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 egg. 1, 2. We also just have chocolate and fidge. We have 2 egg. We still got that little jumping problem sometimes. Flour, flour, and then we need cocoa powder. I need bite. Here we go. That might help. Do we need 2, was it? Yeah. 1, 2, boom. Then shove that in the oven. This is what I do with the dough, don't I? So putting it at the oven. Then we can put the cookies in here. Take out all the text that is is in this section. Oh, cookies? What is this? You guys can play this on Itch as well in a version without the research. If you're interested in playing this. That basically means you have every recipe, other than the ones that are like the pie that's not done, and anything that isn't like powder. Cause yeah, the chocolate cookies were like a new addition. But you guys can still make normal cookies, beautiful normal boys. And then again, it still doesn't have saving. Cappuccino. Let's see how you guys think about it. These beautiful boys. There we go. Oh, there's one simple tea. Hot tea. This game has come a long way. It's taken me many years now. It has been made on many computers. Trust me on that one. It's been made on a lot of different computers. There's a tea. There we go. Baby cup. Still got minor problems like that. You guys still got to fight with that too. The tea. Oh, I'm like thinking if it's the teapot, so I don't know why. God, people are not a fan of my cookies. How dare they? I also might as well cook the pies up too. What are we here? There was a mud cake in this game too, if you guys not seen it. Whoops. Now I'm committed. Lucky it's not one that takes too long. Black. Put it in there because I'm going to, and I don't want to switch food. 2. And that's a bit too high. I'm just gonna fix that up. Fix them up so they look nice, you know? Oops. Just want to move it up, man. There we go. Oh, it's been nice to finally get the research done. It's been there for a little while, that job to be done. Same with savings now. It's going to be the second point to move on to. I might have to put like the symbols underneath the words, underneath them in my hotbar. Can't remember, we're just putting them on the floor to figure out which one's which. It's more useful for me to put them on the floor than have them in a toy. Which we can do, you know. Wait for the work of putting it on the floor. Or having items where you can put on the floor for a reason. Number 38. Oh, look at that. Someone wants to specify. Sometimes it happens in the scene for some reason. It's a bit annoying. I'll finish up with this fella. Give them their beautiful pie. You guys, I hope you enjoy. We finally added pies in. You know, pies is one of the first ones I planned to add in for a long time. I guess it hasn't fully added in, but you know, it's pretty much there. By the time you next time see this, the pies might be fully added in, you know, next time you see an update on this. Might add a couple more stuff in there before I start thinking about, you know, releasing at least the demo too. Or something like that. I've gotta, like, I'm thinking about what am I gonna do for the next demo. Because I'm thinking, do I just go straight off add savings in here, or do I just, you know, give you guys the research and, you know, like pies and shells and all that, or do I just go off and, you know, let you guys have the unlocked version of things, and then add savings to this will be a lot more easier and more, I think, I don't know, it might be a lot more nicer on you guys, the players, because then you guys are going to get a more earlier version, but it does have like those things unlocked, so you don't have to have this in the background, this existing there until you want to come back to it. Well, let's be honest, some of you would think about doing that if you're really into it. I would. I would have it going off in the book, just leaving it in the background. I think I did at one point actually, for like a long time. I don't know, you might have caught it, you might possibly been caught in videos, who knows. Or at least I was doing it. No, it's still probably the old way. Oh, I decided I was going to finish out with that person with the pie. But if you guys want to check out some other games, Bush Dog, which is basically a little herding game, that's also on Steam as a demo and on itch. We also got What's Outside, which has fully come out on pretty much Steam and itch. So that one you have to buy. It's basically, you know, a bit of hell. You gotta defend yourself as long as possible and beat your own personal best. So that one's a 180 from this. Very intense. But it is a good, like, Wii focusing. I feel like sometimes those games, they do have their perks, and that's, like, really, like, those intense games are really good at, like, Wii focusing you, in a way, if that makes sense. And these ones are just, like, at least in my experience, these ones is a lot more nicer to relax to, like, if you need to, like, chill out. But if you need to, like, sometimes with coding, I find that you need to, like, refresh your mind. And that's usually the type of game you do, like, proper refresh it, like, forget. But when you, like, work time. Or at least, I guess that's my type of in-middle work game. If I need to, like, really, like, refresh. Sometimes you get yourself stuck in a hole. Or refresh on anything too. They're really good on that type of games. I think this one eventually will come to Steam. Probably in a new year, probably in 2016. Or not 2016, 2026. Time for everything. Yeah, 2026. So hopefully it'll come in then. At least to Steam and like some in basic at the very least. So hopefully we'll get into demo version on Steam next year. So that'll be exciting. So keep an eye out for that. I feel like this game's starting to get to that point. And like I said in the last video, this one will likely come out faster than Watchdog would. And I can also start making, or I guess start either do the West Arm damage or left as well. Finish that one off. Or start making another one. But I think I might finish off the Angel left at least to a demo version, But I do want to make at least another small one. Soon as well. Because I do want to add more to Bush Dog. I feel like this. Well, no, I want to add more too. And possibly, maybe next update, maybe he will be fully released. So I don't know. I might work on him after this one, probably. Yeah. Because what I was doing before, I finished off working on Bush Dog, then I moved to this one. And I think I might go back to him, finish off Bush Dog, hopefully. And that may be what the schedule is for next year. At least get this to a demo 2, yeah. I mean, do like demo size, and I mean fully finish this stuff. Or maybe, I don't know. Something's gonna happen. These games are starting to finish off their course, and that's exciting. Don't know what I'm gonna do about this one. Without this one in my life, it's been hanging around for quite a while. That makes sense. Oh, you can also do this. Look at this. They're from the screenshots. I don't know why I don't do it all the time, but you can do this. F1, that is. The feature that even works with help too. Whoop. No, it doesn't. It will haunt us all. It does work with the UI a bit. So yeah. And we still got whirling in this game. Character can whirl. I like how this character's basically retired into making it a cafe. From like another little small one I was playing that I made. I don't know when I'm ever going to get around to making it into more of a bigger game, but it's there. Maybe one day. So guys, I hope you enjoy. Check out those games on itch, and there's ones on Steam as well. You can download the demos or play the itch ones in browser as well. So you can play this one in browser, which I recommend. especially if you like watching these videos. Like, come on, man. Why would you not want to own your own little restaurant where you can look cool, badass cookies that aren't chocolate, but they are noble and more noble cookies, you know? All these beautiful recipes. See if we can make cookies, banana cookies, you can have chocolate cookies, and you can even make mud cake. Come on, man. Tell you all want to live your chef fantasies. You know what I mean? Or professional baker fantasies about having to put the work in there, yeah, all in one day, you know? I mean, I still bake. But you know, these games are cool. Well, I mean, this was what made me want to make this game in the first place. And I used eggs before. I realized I don't really need to use eggs, but you know, it kind of works with this culture too. Like because it is meant to be like based on a culture that I made for Unknown Dragon, which was one of the early games I was working on, which I have put on hold for a minute because it's a big boy. And again, maybe I'll come back to that one day, or I don't know. But hopefully I could come back to it one day, you know, in the future. Or we just, you know, use all that information that we have from that game to make a whole bunch of other games, you know, make a universe. Because I am planning to make another little cooking one too. As, you know, another area of Unknown Dragon. That's one right next to the Bay Plains. So this one is set in what's called the Darkwood Forest. If you're curious. Basically, so a lot of this, so this is what the forest is named after the Darkwood tree, and this is what it looks like. And there's some other trees as well. And then they got like common foods as well. They gather a lot more stuff. They are a more semi-farm gathering type of people. But they don't like industrial farm, it's very low farming. Because the other one is going to be much more heavier in farming. Because where this game is set is more like a semi relationship with, so you have a relationship with the environment around you. You gather the stuff around the environment around you, and also farm. So there's a mix of both small scale farming and gathering your food around you, if that makes sense. Which could be a thing as well. So they're a bit of a semi-farm, but probably more towards, I guess they are more gather stuff as well, hunt and gather stuff, with a bit of farming added in there as well. Which a lot of cultures did do, like old cultures did a lot of that, is they did have farming. Especially the indigenous culture had a lot of farming. The Aboriginal culture of Australia had farming practices as well as hunting and gathering. But it depends on where they are from, I guess, what area of Australia. Because some might just, you know, been travelling around the lands. It is interesting. But, you know, that's kind of what kind of culture this one is a very mix of both. Farming and, you know, gathering stuff from the environment. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.